Hey everyone! Welcome to a new Let's Play with me, your host Tim. There goes graphics. And today, we are going to be playing Alone in the Dark together. Copyright 1992. Infograms. Oh my god. There'll be a bit of prep here, which you can skip by going down to the comment section, looking for a pinned comment from me down there, which will let you jump ahead, avoiding this like 3 to 4 minutes of talk about the game before we begin. What the heck is this game? Why are we playing it? Alone in the Dark is it was the first survival horror game I ever played when I was growing up. Released in 1992, you know this game's gonna age well compared to the graphics of survival horror games today. We'll be playing the role of one Edward Carnby as we explore an old decrepit house called Derceto, I believe. Our objective, we'll figure out our objective because the game, turns out, is also fully voiced. Oh, whoa, we have pictures of what it looks like in the game. That's Edward Carnby searching something. That's a horrible creature attacking him in the bathroom where all the horrible creatures attack me. Here he is, about to cast a spell. Actually, he's not, but on a pentagram there. Here's a horrible alien zombies. They're all over the place. Yep, that's what I'm going to stick with them. There's Edward Carnby holding a gun. I didn't realize we actually would get this little slideshow. This is kind of awesome. So, as you can see, it's very reminiscent of the Resident Evils. I think this probably was out before the Resident Evil games, but don't quote me on that. 1992? I don't remember when the first Resident Evil came out. We'll be exploring this old creepy house together, and we're going to figure out why. I think I already mentioned that before. What is it about the game? Note that this is not the first time I'm playing this game. This is more like the, 50th or something time I'm playing the game. Even though it's been a long time since I last played the game, I have beaten it multiple times. And I think the last time was maybe like 3 years ago I tried recording it. It didn't come out so well. But things are a lot better this time around when we're going to play through the game. So I got it working properly. The game is fully voiced in so much that all in-game texts are read to us by the arguably good voice actors which are in the game. I myself would prefer to turn them off, but we don't got a choice. I can't turn off the voice. To turn off all the sounds. If I turn off all the sounds, that's going to be annoying. Know that there is no volume control like a great many other games, and I can't figure out a way I'm happy with to lower the volume without ruining other games I'm currently recording. So we're just going to have to suffer through this. It will be loud, but you will be able to hear my voice over it. I'll just make sure I'm facing the microphone at all times. After the first episode, if I've detected that it's not so good, then I will simply redo the first episode, and we will disable it as we go forward. What else is there about the game? Well, it means it's a survival horror game. That means we're going to have to be very careful and ration out our ammunition. We definitely don't have enough to shoot everything in the face. So there'll be quite a bit of stabbing in this game, all sorts of pointy objects. I can explain the rest of the details as we get going. Also note that right in the beginning is some of the most dangerous parts of the game, because we can die very easily right in the very first room if we're not very quick at things. And I think that's all I got. That's all I got. So let's go ahead and start us up a new game, shall we? Alright, we gotta pick a character. We can pick Emily, I think Hartwood maybe? Or Edward Carnby. And we're gonna pick Mr. Carnby. Let's go ahead and pick this ginger.
On my door, a dull brass plate says Private Detective. The few friends I have call me Carnby. The others call me the Reptile. I don't care to think what my banker calls me. These days, I leave my letters unopened. Bills and threats to send in the receivers just ruin my day. When an antique dealer called Gloria Allen contacted me, I slipped into my best shirt, holstered my .38, and got to her shop as fast as I could. I was expecting something sordid. Blackmail. Probably.
Forgot to mention, everyone, but I'll interrupt here really quick. I like walking in the game. I will be running in the times which it makes sense to run, and there will be a few of those times. Also, because of the voice acting and everything with this game, I will not be silent as we walk around, and you can expect me to joke about it a little bit. Normally, I wouldn't do so for a creepy game, but, well, I'm gonna for this one. Just a heads up.
Boy, was I wrong. What I was asked to do was visit a property called Derceto and find a piano in the loft. It was an old piano with secret drawers. The kind people who buy stuff in antique stores go crazy over. The Derceto house is supposed to be piled high with classy junk. Furniture, books, paintings. It looked like whoever owned Derceto was about to get cleaned out. I was going to bring up the subject of money when Gloria Allen handed me $150 and a key. I kept myself from grinning at the thought of my banker's surprise. He doesn't like his victims getting away. I looked over a copy of the police report. The former owner of Derceto, a guy called J. Hartwood, had hanged himself in the loft. The coroner concluded it was a clear-cut case of suicide. I promised Gloria Allen I'd give the place a look over. My report will be ready in a couple of days. I've been reading up on the history of the old house. It's the kind of place ghosts run away from in terror. Grisly murders, curses, lunacy. Luckily, devil worship makes me smile, so this is my idea of a paid vacation.
I'm glad he has such a positive attitude. He won't have it very shortly. Let's watch the introduction, everyone. I'll begin talking once the intro sequence is done. Okay, everyone. Welcome to the game. Oh my god, we gotta hurry. Hurry, 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 run. Alright, everyone. There's a few things we need to do before we can relax. The very first thing we need to do is we need to push this in front of the window or we're dead. So let's get this wardrobe cabinet, this wardrobe in front of the window. Okay, good. Thing one done. Next. Wherever you gotta run. Please run. Or don't. That's fine. There we go. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Gotta push this. See that trapdoor? There's gonna be a horrible monster that comes out of that trapdoor unless we get this in front of it. There we go. And that is more like it. Yes. Woo! Alright, that was really flipping close. Alright, everyone. Welcome to the game. I'm probably gonna need to disable the music at some point. We'll leave it on temporarily, but I'm probably gonna lower it for the next episode. This is just Too loud. Right. So here we are. You can see that, like the Resident Evil series, this game uses fixed camera angles for everything. Oh, here comes death. Oh no, the window. Oh no. Oh, whew, it was just over enough to stop that horrible thing from getting in. That was a Hound of Talandios, I think is what it was. And that horrible screeching sound was it dying, as it couldn't break through the window because we put the wardrobe in the way. Whew, that was really... really close. That was the other creature trying to break in down the trapdoor, one of those alien zombies. Okay, well, we're up here to search the piano for for something. There's supposed to be something secret in the piano or around it. Let's give it a search. Ah, there's nothing on this side of the piano. You kind of have to get right over the area that will have the secret in it in order for you to find it. That's probably just the water. As opposed to a horrible monster. Let's go ahead and search this. A letter. Interesting. This must be what Gloria Allen wanted us to find. Let's take a look at this.
They are coming! I have freed hellish forces, and now the price must be paid. Derceto is the prey of evil. The sun has set. They will find my body, but will not have my soul. I can imagine the master's fury and the terror in the hearts of his slaves. I hear their footsteps. Some may understand what I have done. May God forgive me. Farewell, Jeremy Hartwood.
Ah. Things did not work out so well for him. I guess there is indeed proof that he hung himself for apparently believing he unleashed hellish forces, and two of those hellish forces tried to get into this room. Okay, let's open up this chest we pushed over this door now, and we'll find ourselves something useful. A rifle. Awesome. Let's go ahead and equip the rifle. There we go. Now we're actually able to defend ourselves. Actually, we can defend ourselves normally as well. You can melee in this game without a weapon. You can punch things using uppercuts and right hooks. You can also do these awesome, impressive snap kicks. But generally, other weapons will do more damage. The rifle is one of them. Alright, let's continue to search up here, shall we? We've got this bookshelf here, or cabinet. It's like a shelf to me. Find a book. Awesome. Let's go ahead and read the book. Because that's never a bad idea in any... Well, actually is a bad idea in this game, but we'll read this one at least.
Fragment of the Myth of the Golden Fleece. Translation, Edward Villeban. Hesperides Publications.
Then Perseus came across Ichios, who had been turned into stone. He spoke to his companions and said, "Beware of the Medusa. He who looks into their eyes is doomed to the same fate as that which befell poor Ichios, and will never more set eyes on Seriphos." "Must we go blindfolded?" asked Eumolpus. "Take up your bronze shields and polish them until they flash in the sun," answered Perseus. "Fill your hearts with courage. May Artemis guide us as though we were an arrow from her quiver." But Eumolpus was not satisfied. "Why do that, Perseus? Is 3 inches of sharpened metal not enough to destroy these accursed creatures?" Then Perseus drew his sword, which shone and glittered in the sun, and with it he dazzled Eumolpus. "Now what can you see?" the companions of Zeus' sons laughed. "Let us set to work, so that our shields may shine like mirrors."
I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Tim, why the heck is that book up there? Trust me, it'll make sense. It'll make complete sense a little bit later. All right. We don't need this book anymore, so we can just go ahead and drop the extract from the Golden Fleece. Let's just put you here. There is a maximum amount of stuff you're allowed to carry in the game, or a weight limit. though the game doesn't tell you you're over it until you have too much stuff. So it's useful not to carry things you don't think you're going to need anymore. I kind of like the game without the music. It's a lot... I can actually hear myself think. Okay, so we probably got to search the boxes. I don't think there's anything in them. And this letter must be what Gloria Allen wanted, which reminds me, let's save the game. Not dead yet. I'm going to show off all the instant deaths I'm aware of as well in the game, or any of the bad decisions you might want to make that you want to avoid. The game also, as you can see, remembers everything that you drop. You can drop anything anywhere. You can actually throw things as weapons as well if you really want to. I'm only aware of 1 or 2 things that you can throw which do significant amounts of damage, though, to things. Just the water. It's just the pipes, I'm sure of it. Oh, the lantern. One of the most important items in the game. Actually, I guess almost every item is important in the game. Let's take it. Awesome. And the oil lamp has 0 in it. See the 0 above the oil lamp on the left of its picture? That means there is no time currently in the lamp for its use. It has no oil in it. A rifle has 4 rounds in it, and we have 20 life. There is no maximum life. You can just, if you pick up any cookies or the like, you just eat them. They bring your maximum total up. Like, your number sown is your current total hit points, and there is no upwards limit to it. But you'll find that you can only bring it up to, like, maybe 60 or 65 is the highest it will go. There aren't very many healing items in the game, so you have to ration that stuff out pretty... You gotta be very stingy with it. Actually, what you gotta do is you gotta just use it the moment you find it. There's no reason in holding out on it. So it's the exact opposite of what I began saying. Now let's search this wardrobe. What's inside of this? Should be, I think, a blanket. An old Indian cover. This weighs a bit, so we'll leave this here at the moment. We'll come back up here for it later on in the game. The game, to my knowledge, doesn't have any respawning enemies. Those ones you leave alive may wander around to other locations. So keep that in mind as well. There are some patrolling enemies, and some which are too tough for you to kill, at least right away. So, and in the beginning of the game, we're going to want to be very careful. I forgot how good all the sound effects are in the game. Also, I'm surprised there's no more music. I actually thought it wouldn't stop playing. I do see the multicolored thing down there. We'll search it and see what it is shortly. Just searching what's inside here. This must be... This is the 2nd floor near the attic? Storage, I suppose. Looks like this is where they're keeping all their miscellaneous, like a mudroom of sorts. This vent looks very frightening. I'm going to search it, though, really quick. Nothing inside of it. How about on the shelves? An oil can. We should definitely take the oil can. Let's use the oil can. The lamp is full. Okay, we have 50 uses of whatever's in it. We also have an empty oil can now. We could use it as a weapon and throw it, but we're just going to drop it here. Right, so let's show how combat works in this game, kind of. So when it comes to melee, there he is. Look at him bobbing and weaving. And snap kick. Uppercut. Right hook. And snap kick again. He's pretty vicious. Very, very vicious. Oh, when it came to selecting a character, whether you chose Emily or Edward, there is nothing special about them. There's a few animations they have differently. I'm thinking of one or two books that they can read later on in the game, which do bad things to them. Other than that, though, there's no difference. They have the same amount of stats, and they don't start with anything unique. This is a bow. We'll leave it here at the moment, I think. Actually, we should probably take that. No, we'll leave it here. There's no arrows for it at the moment anyway. Those are on in the game. Okay, so we have what we came for, right? Let's get the heck out of here by running across this knot trap. Holy crap, that's scary. Okay, so we're not allowed to run straight across the hallway of death. Nope, that would be a bad idea. You can tell that something's up with the floor if you look at it closely. See how it doesn't quite line up? Yup. Still killed me the very first time I played the game, though. Oh, that's really creepy. That's really creepy. Beethoven or something. That looks like something we would see from, what was the game? We would see that in Amnesia Dark Descent. Probably should be carrying a weapon with us. Actually, we should be searching. That's interesting. Oh, look at the picture back there. We have a naked girl with a very evil-looking mirror. We just read something about mirrors as well, didn't we? Well, the door's shut behind us. Let's go ahead and keep searching the rest of this, I suppose. Hello, wardrobe. Should probably, well, if you know where everything is, then you know what to search and what not. The game doesn't spawn any random loot in this stuff. A key. People take the key. Anything else in this? No. We can't examine the key. We can use it, throw it, or drop put it. So, let's oh, sorry about that, Mr. Chair. Let's search the rest of the room really quick. Move you back over here. Edward drives kind of like a tank. It was moving him around. Okay, let's search this. It's locked. Uh-oh. We have creepy music now. Let's use the key. An old cavalry saber. Wonderful. Oh, that's much more like it. And of course, you'll use this as a weapon if it's equipped. I don't know why I mentioned that really quick to you guys. Alright, let's go ahead and drop the key over here so it's out of the way. We no longer need that key. To my knowledge, keys I think are only used on one thing only. And once you use them, there's no reason to hold on to them again. Okay, awesome. Let's get out of here. Oh, wait! Zombie! It was waiting to scare us. Zombies are very dangerous. This one's tougher than the normal zombies. You can tell because it's got yellow eyes. Yellow eyes are tougher than red eye zombies. Tried to get us, but we were victorious. And we still have a sword. Wonderful. So we came out of that ahead. One of those would have gone upstairs to try to get us as well, though it might have been a red-eyed zombie instead of a yellow one. Okay. We should be going with the idea that there are things hunting us, because there are things hunting us. Even though we didn't get a good look at the room, I'm still going to go ahead and block this door from anything following us in here. That should be good. Okay, now we can search the rest of this place. We're currently on the second floor of this twisted house. Nothing inside that wardrobe either. Must be a sitting room, I suppose? Anything over here? Is that a bed? Sofa. Sword with us. Hello. Bedroom. Not a bad bed. I've been sleeping on the futon for the past several years. Let's see. Oh my goodness, the frame rate's dropping. Wow. Anything in this? Nothing important. We'll search the nightstand as well. Oh, look at that, everyone. We have a smashed mirror here. Nothing important there. How about here? Anything? It's locked. Okay, let's also save the game. We have a very tough part here. It won't look like it's very tough if I do it correctly. If I do it incorrectly, it's really going to go bad for us. We have a vase. Let's take it. And then we immediately want to equip our rifle. Because we've angered something. It's one of those bouncy creatures we saw try to get into the other window. Got him. Holy crap. Whew. Hounds are amongst one of the more dangerous. Actually, everything in this game is very, very dangerous. But hounds can stun lock you, bite you over and over again, and kill you very quickly if you get unlucky. So glad we managed to not die there. On the other side. Oh, look at that! I see some feet. I see some feet. Let's go outside and see what it is. It's a zombie. Oh, it's another. Oh, it's a yellow zombie. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of the shirts that they wore. Look at him grinning. But he can't get into that door. So I think we'll be okay where we are at the moment. We can't walk across to kill him. So he'll have to stay there. Thankfully, zombies can't hear very well. Let's shut the door. This way, if he walks into here, we'll just keep the door open, I hope. Bathroom. Well, we saw a horrible picture in the slideshow, didn't we? Let's equip the sword. To be honest, though, it's not this bathroom. Ooh, look at that another shattered mirror. Let's search this really quick. Anything here? No. And there's no water. So that must not be the pipes, then. Some horrible creatures somewhere in the bowels of the building. A first aid case. We will totally take this. Let's go ahead and search it. We find a flask. Jeremy Hartwood's initials are on it. Let's drink it. Why not? We feel better. We've gained 10 hit points. Remember that there is no, you can go over your maximum because there is no maximum. Your maximum is as many healing stuff as you can find in the game. Alright, let's, Oh, the vase! I forgot I was carrying it. Oh, no. Okay, well, there's something that we can do with the vase, and we'll do it here. Let's throw it. We don't need the broken vase anymore, but there was a key within it. That will be useful for searching something else in the room, which I don't know if I've actually searched. Can leave the broken vase there. Is the monster still where we left him? Oh, that's bad. He's walking around. Let's use the key. 2 mirrors. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Looks like we might have to actually kill this thing. Oh no, he walked right back to the door again. Yeah, he's patrolling. Looks like he's a little nervous. He didn't want to go over the ruined section of the floor because he knows it's a trap. I don't think I've ever seen him fall down it. I don't know if we can get him to do so. We could try throwing something at him. For science. What do you guys think? Should we give it a try? Let's give it a try really quick. Let's take the broken vase. What the heck? Okay. Well, he just vanished. That's really creepy. Night gaunts, I believe is what they are. Something from the H.P. Lovecraft stories. Okay, now dealing with these things. If you get too close to them, they will lash out at you and attack you. You gotta be careful. Let's go ahead and search these tables that are near them, though. Nothing on it, but it looks like it should be holding something. Let's use the mirror here. They don't very much like looking at themselves, which I can't say I blame. Look at those claws that they have. Awesome. Alright, we also... I guess we no longer need the broken vase. We don't have anything to throw it at, so we'll just leave you up here, Mr. Vase. Oh, and the dresser's key. We don't need that either. There's absolutely no reason to carry it around with us. It's just going to get in the way. So we'll leave you here as well. Thank you for your help. That's the key. Let's get our sword out. Let's see what's downstairs, shall we? Actually, we can get out of here now, right? Let's head for the front door. We got the note that we were sent to find. It's okay. That's not the front door. Okay, we came this way. Oh yeah, see the knight? Yup, you're correct. That totally activates if you get too close to it. It's very difficult to kill. To my recollection, you can kill it by throwing a certain item at it, but that's the only way to defeat it. Alright, let's get out of here. Edward, go, go, go. This plan is surely going to work. To the front door. Nope, doesn't work. All right, hold on, everyone. I'll be back. I just want to check the recording really quick. Okay, everyone, I'm back. I apologize, but the music is a little too loud for me, so we will leave the music off. Might be a little more creepy with the music off anyway. It's it does kind of warn you when things are approaching and so on. All right, so God. All right, let's I guess since we can't just leave, we might as well explore the second floor, shall we? So, that leads down to the first floor. Let's see how much of this floor we can explore. Oh, right. Everyone, we can die in this room very easily, which probably shouldn't surprise you by now. If you look closely at the center of the room, you'll see that chair. Do you see something pink in it? You might think it's just coloring, like a discoloration on the chair. It's actually a transparent ghost sitting on the chair. Let's shut the door behind us as usual. As long as you don't touch the chair, you're fine. We'll get a better look at the ghost if we go this way. We're not going to take the gramophone yet. We'll come back for that later. See it? Staring up at the empty wall. You can see the two pinpoints of its eyes there. Staring up through it. At it. At the nothing on the wall. Very creepy. We have a picture here. What is this picture of? A photograph of Jeremy with his niece. A poker. To my knowledge, the poker is useless. I can't remember anything that it's used for. We're just going to leave it here. We will take the matchbox, though. That could be useful for lighting our lantern. Anything over here? No. Oh, here's a good picture of the ghost. I forgot about this one, this angle. See him staring up there? Yep. Don't disturb him. Ghosts, there are a few ghosts in this game. As long as you don't touch the ghosts, they won't get angry at you. But if you touch the chair, the game will make a really loud sound. The ghost will generally turn to these shimmering balls of light and kill you. Let me show you what it looks like. It will chase you. It will chase you all throughout the entire house until you're, well, on the ground floor, I suppose. But it will never give up, and there's no way to get rid of it. The best thing you can do is just start over again. Reload your game. Oh, we didn't check the, this over here. We should check everything in the room. It's been so many years, it has been in many years, that I don't quite remember where everything is. All right, where are you? Rifle. Let's reload. And our rifle now has 10 rounds in it. Yup. You can hold an unlimited amount of ammo, to my recollection, in your guns as well. Oh, should have had a weapon. Alright, good. Nothing was in the way. Yes, so all 10 rifle rounds and our sword will still not be enough to destroy that suit of armor. It will stay there for now. We have a way, I have a way of dealing with it soon, though, if I recall correctly. So this, I believe, also leads back downstairs. Let's take a quick peek to make sure of that. Yep. Let's go back upstairs instead. Another 20 minutes or so, everyone, for this episode. Should take me maybe, I want to say, like 5 episodes for this one as well. Hope you guys are enjoying the fall. I certainly hope I am. What day is today? Today is September 26th when I'm recording this, 2017. Hoping that me playing scary October-ish games will make the weather colder outside. Oh, man. This looks very creepy. Let's close this. We will retake our saber. Nothing so far. Okay. Let's close the door as well to this bedroom. Ooh, there was something up there above the mantelpiece. Looks like a picture had been up there at one point. Oh, I remember this room, actually. Everyone, we're going to be attacked by another hound very, very soon. The last one for a while, actually. Let's save the game again. Let's save it under, still alive. Okay, there we go. Once we take this, we're going to have a few seconds to react. Let's turn to help us out with this creature. Walk up, then we'll walk backward into the notebook to take it. That'll give us the best opportunity to aim at this hound as it bounces toward us. Here we go. Or not. A notebook. Take it. Whew! Gotcha. That could have gone really badly for us. Actually, so I think that was the only thing we have of danger in this room. I love the creaking. Ah, it's so wonderful. Important. That's kind of a creepy way to search things. I do like that they have an animation for it, though, letting you know that you are indeed trying to do so. We definitely want to search the rest of the room, just in case there's anything else in it, but I don't think there is. Makes you wonder if that hound was here the entire time. I don't actually know. Could reload the game just to see if it was sitting here staring at us, waiting for us to take the notebook. Okay. Speaking of notebooks, let's go ahead and give this a read. This will take a while, everyone. This is a pretty long one. Just a heads up.
Diary of Jeremy Hartwood.
September 27th, 1924. I have decided to keep this diary. Too many inexplicable events have taken place recently. Never have dreams so haunted my every waking moment. Perhaps my romantic mind was too dull, and has only now woken up to these new paths and visions. Some, seeing my recent paintings, may question my sanity. I can only ask them, what is sanity? Where does madness begin? September 28th, 1924. The night is pitch black. I am again drenched in sweat. I was wandering in the dunes, among giant standing stones. They were arranged in a circle, and the wind whistled about them. I plunged my hand into the soil and felt that repulsive thing which was trying to catch me. It seized me. I struggled to break free of its loathsome embrace and managed to tear my hand away. It was covered in sticky substance. I was gripping a knife. October 5th, 1924. The stone circle is a pentacle. Derceto's library is filled with books on the occult. I will study those books until I find some explanation for the dreams.
The visions that haunt me must be connected to my discoveries. I shall have to undertake a profound exploration of my dreams. December 16th. Dear God, I have found the knife. It was hidden here, and what I have learned fills me with apprehension. It is a sacrificial dagger belonging to some unholy cult. The thought of that blade tearing through human flesh horrifies me, yet I must continue my research. Derceto is a storehouse of treasures. Was my father right, after all? January 23rd. I spend all my days plunged in dusty books. The servants are convinced I am mad. At night, I awaken them with my screams. The dreams are draining what sanity I still have. I have tried staying awake, but in vain. My visions have changed. No doubt the influence of my father's research. February 7th, 1925. The Dark Man, that is what I call him, has revealed his true face to me. He appeared, as usual, near the fireplace, but this time he approached me. His terrible smile will haunt me to my dying day. His breath was ice, and his burning eyes froze me. I could not move. I know, as surely as I have ever known anything, that the face I saw, the face that has turned my nights into hellish torture, is the mask of death. March 10th. My exhaustion is beyond description. The endless reading burns my eyes. It seems that pirates frequented the area. Dr. Herbert insists I keep to my bed. I have moved to another bedroom and sleep much better now. The Dark Man has not gone, however. I know it. He will wait for as long as he must. Unless I, Jeremy Hartwood, can find a way to send him back to whatever hell he comes from. March 11th. My poor knowledge of Greek and Latin is a serious handicap to my reading. I have, nevertheless, made a great step forward. I drew the symbol on the floor. He can no longer go there. I want him to understand that I can do the same thing in my bedroom. I can imagine his rage and frustration. Only last night he found his way back into my dreams. March 13th. The translation will seriously dent what money I have left. I cannot paint. My pictures are clearly the work of a lunatic. The collector Thornhill's embarrassed smile was proof of that. March 29th. He has come back. He found the door to my dreams. I am too weary to attempt any defense. I have no strength left to fight, and he knows it. He considers me dead already. Could I possibly? March 30th. How ironic! The cave my father sought for so many years is here, beneath the house. Waits. The butler discovered a crack in the cellar wall. A breeze blows in through it, icy and repugnant. I am filled with horror at the thought of my father dying in this place. I will carry to my grave the vision of his face contorted in the agony of that fatal heart attack. His body was twisted. He had wept. His fingernails were torn and bloody from scrabbling at the floor. Dr. Gray concluded that death had been due to a heart attack. It was Waits, who some time later was informed that my poor father had in fact bitten off his tongue and choked on his own blood. March 31st. I explored the caverns in a dream. The Dark Man came with me. Strangely, I felt almost well. How can I describe what I saw? No. What words are capable of explaining such evil? I realized that my death was of no interest to him. The Dark Man wants something else. He seeks a body. His avid servants are now free. I am the cause. It is almost funny. A curse is on Derceto.
from the foundations to the very rooftop. I can no longer struggle, let alone eradicate the evil that grips the house. The end is very near, I can feel it. I have taken the decision to... May he who finds this diary pray for my soul.
Things did not work out so well for Mr. Hartwood, did it? We'll hold on to his notebook as well, since I think Gloria Allen would want that as in addition. Information about what really happened here and the horrible creatures he unleashed. Interesting that there'll be no proof of it for Edward Carnby. With every one of these creatures we kill, it just vanishes in a cloud of strange colored bubbles. Alright, we have a few minutes left. I think we can search probably this room. At least. This is a very tricky room to get into and search, however. This is a bathroom. See the purple thing in there? That is a mouth, waiting to attack anyone who enters. We're still going to try it, because I want what's in there. It's totally optional. Run out, please run out. Okay. There's a pitcher in there, which I don't think is used for anything. And another first aid case. Let's back out. The creature in there has a long neck attached to it. It can easily reach out and grab us if we remain in the room. But if we get out of the room, it can't touch us. Oh, actually, we do need the pitcher. We do need the pitcher. Okay, that's right. I remember what it was for. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to open the first aid case and take out another flask. Okay, let's drop and put it here. Edward's really, I guess, brave, just drinking random stuff. But we kind of, well, I want the life. How much life do we have, by the way? 50. Wow, there was 20 in that one. Let's save the game again. All right. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should leave the pitch. Do I want to play the game like I don't know what's happening? Because I haven't been playing that way so far. Let's, leave it there right now. Let's search this one. This room is in the dark. We can use the lantern. The lantern's off. Let's use our matchbox. And I think we can leave this on the ground. And it will still be lit in here. That will let us search this place. A very heavy statuette. And a book. What does the book contain?
A Brightness from Afar, by Lord Boleskine, an account of his celebrated voyage to New England, 1824, Alistair Publications, Cambridge.
Following a splendid journey, the sunny harbour came into sight. The locals were much impressed with one's arrival in their midst. One had time to sketch several of them and notice signs of degeneracy. Some children showed one their queer hands that would inspire uneasiness. Upon the promise of a few coins, a child is undertaken to reveal to one a most prodigious phenomenon of a natural order. One admits to being skeptical as to the prodigiousness of the marvel, whatever it may be. Indeed, one suspects it to be little more than an evening stroll to some charming wooden hut situated in the forest hereabouts. One will nonetheless go, for it is always well to submit to such local enthusiasms. One admits to being somewhat flabbergasted. The Milky Way shone like the fires of the apocalypse from the inky celestial vault. Certain distant stars, normally invisible to the naked eye, were clearly visible, glittering indeed with a strange intensity. The heavy clouds that had settled above the village had no hold over that place. It would be pointless to offer here the names of the constellations one perceived in utter clarity. Apart from the interminable length of such a list, one might conceivably risk being charged with exaggeration. The cross cast its shadow on the ground. The sea in the distance was dead calm. Tonight, one will return to that spot and draw those stars. Tomorrow night, one will at last see Halley's comet in all its brilliance. The youngster will carry torches, despite one's developed sense of direction. Honed by years of travel, one feels incapable of finding one's way through the dark forest unaided. The drawings will, one is convinced, set light to the souls of men. Such a moon! One lost count of the craters, so sharply was their definition. Loath as one is to seem excessive in one's appraisal, one cannot but feel that the forest clearing is indeed a place outside the common laws of time and space. Surely it is not an hallucination. How strange to consider that idle conversation, some research in the British Museum, and a voyage to this backward village should culminate in so astounding a discovery. It may be that others have noticed the extraordinary nature of that place. How else could one explain the presence of that cross?
I believe that the place is the area that Derceto is built on. There's no room to drop the diary here. Let's try here. There we go. Might as well keep searching. I think there's some bullets in this. Yes, we want those. We're gonna have too many of them. Search this as well. Anything inside the cabinet or dresser? Nope. We don't want to forget the oil lamp. We also want to... Oh, I want to put out the oil lamp. Okay, maybe we just don't... If we just don't carry it, we'll be fine. Let's re-equip the cavalry saber. Oh, crap! We actually need to take out this to get out of the room. Yeah, kind of weird how the light works in this game. Oh, maybe not. It is, after all, probably a very magical / mystical location that we're walking on in order for these creatures to exist. I believe this game was also the first encounter I had with any writing of this sort. I hadn't read any of H.P. Lovecraft's works before. This is my first encounter of them. Or something similar to it. Oh, this room. Let's save the game. This is a good room to die in, everyone. Do you see this picture here, this painting of the, this brave? If we go... Let's take a quick peek down this hallway, shall we? We're going to be able to see some really amazingly creepy pictures down here. However, we die. There is no escaping this. You are basically dead. Yep. Throws endless heat-seeking axes at you. Until you're out of that hallway. Yep. Just like that. We're almost dead. So let's reload the game again. And not go down there. We do have a way to hide this painting. In fact, we want to go do... Well, let's go ahead and do a handful of things first. We picked up the statuette. This statue, to my knowledge, is the only thing capable of destroying the knight statue that we saw. We're going to go ahead and do that now, because I think we'll get a sword from it. When it drops it. Yep, again, this is one of the few scary games I had when I was young, and oh god, I loved playing it. I experimented with all the items, tried throwing books at everything, and so on and so forth. Now when we throw an item, it's going to sail straight, as straight as possible, at something. We're really an excellent thrower of stuff. Let's give this a throw. leaves behind a sword. I thought I said a find sword. And it looks pretty much like our old cavalry saber, doesn't it? We'll still use the saber for a little bit. We can probably move the statue a little further into the corner. There you go. There's your new home. Where's our cavalry saber? Okay. We still have we'll make it a little longer. Let's go back upstairs and grab the blanket we left up there. It's actually an old Indian cover, I believe is what it's called. Now, we have a zombie left around in here we're going to have to be careful of. Remember it, Tim. Don't let it get the jump on you. Let's put back on the music while we're up here, too. The game's slowing down, though, so it's around here somewhere. Oh, creepy. Very creepy. We definitely want to kill it. We're going to have to kill it. It's patrolling. Do you think it's coming in this room? Take a quick... We have the game saved. Again, so if we die, we can just reload it. Oh! The saber broke! Okay, well, the good news is that it got us to be able to kill this thing before it did so. Uh-oh. I might not be able to get out, actually. Oh, okay, yes we can. Perfect, kind of. Oh, maybe we can't. Alright, let's see if we can push the table out there. Otherwise, I'm going to have to redo... Oh, no! Oh, no! If we can't, I'm going to have to start the game all over. Oh. Alright, everyone. Well, we'll stop here. When I come back, I will be in the attic, and I will have the Indian cover in my inventory. I will see you guys then. Thank you for watching so far. Hope you guys like it, and take care, everyone. See you in the next one.